Giant the archive. Some more A's for y'all asses. Anita Baker, I apologize. That's actually really rare on a test. No one in the world, one-sided test. Very nice. Mystery, the title artist. Caught up in the rapture, one of the nastiest jams ever. Anita just killed that. American Gigolo soundtrack, Blondie, Call Me. There's a couple of those. That's got the nice sheet. 3 with the sticker, nice. 4, we got a couple of those. 5, another one of those. Homecoming America album. All right, take it easy, cousins. You know what I'm saying? Ventura Highway, easy. America self-titled album, Horse with No Name. Greatest Hits, the Greek copy, nasty. There's the American. It's got my jam on it right there, Daisy Jane. We know about that, cousins. Do your homework. Hearts. You know what I'm saying, cousins? Here's the Daisy Jack. Come on, cousins. Don't let me have to give you the schooling on that. Holiday, America. You know what I'm saying? Little Oz never did give nothing to the Tin Man. Daddy didn't already have. See, my singing hopefully will not get picked up on those bullshit algorithms on Facebook where they take everything down and want me to start monetizing and giving money and credit. Angela Bofield, one of my favorite artists of all time. I gotta tell you a quick story about Angela Bofield, which is kind of funny. A lot of these people I've found, Angela and Knight, I mean, come on, 1979 cousins. And look at that, different press. You see what I'm saying? There's the Arista label, there's that label. Absolute beautiful. You got your sheet right there. I Try is nasty. Angela Knight, obviously. What I Wouldn't Do for the Love of You, nasty. All right, so there's a lot of DJs in this game, and a lot of posers. Big names. You look at who's touring the world, and it's like Scab Central. It's like these guys that wouldn't even be able to get like a Sweet 16 gig today, like headlining and doing all this bullshit, and it always kind of fascinates me. I mean, I really have no desire to play out, so it's all good. It's not like a jealousy thing. I could really give a fuck. If that was my thing, I would have pursued that on an international. I just hate flying and all that stuff. But when you look at these people, there's one guy in particular, this guy gets a lot of love and a lot of props and stuff. And I know on like 3 different instances after like people died, some big people died, like he went looking for their shit. And I'm like, it's just so amazing how like people could just fake the funk in this game. And there are so many. I mean, there are tiers of scabs in this game that wind up, just getting props and money and all kinds of love and stuff. And it's a little sickening. And like I said, there's no jealousy here because I can give a fuck. This is JD, cousins. I'm keeping it real. But just about when you look at the situation and you see, how DJing has evolved and the whole part of it, it really has become quite comical. It shouldn't be like the DJ tour. It should be like the comedy tour featuring these 10 scabs. I also think it's hysterical when you see 75 people on the fucking bill. But that's just the promoters killing what we do and everything else. So, I mean, like I said, I can go on for hours about this. Anyway, let's go back to the nice tests over here. How to Be a Zillionaire, nice test of the album. Lex Kind of Love, that's the Look of Love album right there. You know what I'm saying? Cousins, little Poison Arrow, Look of Love. Okay, when we get to Ambrosia, cousins, you're the only woman. That's a part of me right there. A couple of those. You gotta have a couple of those because how you not gonna have a couple of those? Then of course and then you gotta have that too. You gotta have. How you not gonna have their promo picture? Then you gotta have the Life Beyond LA, which is obviously How Much I Feel. I got a lot more Ambrosia. This stuff is kind of a little out of order. Anyway, stay up, cousins.